So there I was, sitting down, having my dinner, and then I get a flurry of messages, corresponds to say, hey, Kabam Jax is leaving Kabam. And I was like, what? What is going on in the crazy, topsy-turvy world of Marvel Contest of Champions? Let's read and find out more about this, because I'm equally as shocked as you. So first of all, Jax says on Discord, to kind of let people know, I have some bittersweet news to share. Tomorrow, Friday, July 5th, marks my final day as your MCC community manager, as I have accepted a new job opportunity. It has been an absolute pleasure and a privilege to be part of the this community over the last 2 years. Jax has been with Kabam 2 years. I didn't even realize that. Time flies. And you know, there's a lot of stuff that I think we need to be very kind of thankful for Jax for pushing at Kabam, because Kabam were dinosaurs with stuff. And I really hope that they continue on some of the stuff that he's put in place. But he says, it will be an emotional sign-off. Please come to our live stream. Guys, please do that. As I say a final goodbye. He gets a chance, and Kabam Mike didn't get a chance. And for more information on what comes next for me and for you all, because I would never leave you to navigate this transition alone, come meet your new community manager who might be familiar to some of you. Rest assured, you will be left in good hands. Thanks for all the memories, summoners. So there's a lot of things. I think that Kabam employees must be on a 1 week notice period of some kind of description. I'd assume so. Otherwise, there wouldn't be you couldn't accept an opportunity and then start right away. There'd be a gardening leave, or there would be notice. I mean, look, most companies in the UK, I'm under I've got to hand in a notice of 1 month before starting a new job. It's a bit. I don't really like that, because a lot of the time it does it's good for companies because they lock you in, but it's bad then for stuff. If things are really bad, then you need that kind of that opportunity to kind of go to something that may be better. I know sometimes the grass isn't always green on the other side, but this is really interesting, isn't it? Because somebody's been given an opportunity to kind of go elsewhere. I'm not going to theorize of where they're going, because I think some people have theorized going, oh, this person's going to this company, this person's going to that. I think someone was under the impression that somebody was going to a games company that had. No, I'm not even going to go down that route with it. But as a lot of the time, people, it's probably best to wait to see what happens next. I doubt Jax will be able to say exactly where he's going unless it's completely out of the industry, and that could be another thing, because the industry isn't too great. It's there's a lot of community manager based jobs in various different types of different industries. But yeah, it's just sad. It's sad to see Jax go. But I want to stress to people as well. There are a lot of people who have said, oh, this is bad for the game, or the game's going downhill. This, I mean, look, we did do a video kind of looking at some stuff with the performance of Kabam. They're still making a lot of money. I don't think they'll kind of go down there. It will be really bad. And I've just put this article on here to kind of remind people. This is from 2017 when the boycott thing happened, and it was the 12.0 experience. I was mentioned on Bleeding Cool, along with various other amounts of MCOC YouTubers that spoke up against this stuff, and obviously Kabam were put under pressure, and they came out fine in the end. So I wouldn't say that it's time to chew each other's brains because the end is near. No, anything you feel comes to an end, it comes to an end because you allow it to end. But if you keep going, which a lot of us have done since 2017, in 2 years' time, or 3 years' time, we'll still be here. And that's the thing. If you like the game, if you want to keep playing the game, hey, I'm going to be in it to the bitter end, making content, covering lots of different things. And I'm sure other content creators will be, whether you're starting out as an MCC YouTuber or you're starting out as a new player. Keep going. This game is a good game. It's a fun game. Yeah, it's got its problems. You'd be living under a rock if you didn't. No game is perfect. But I think it's just a case of rallying the cry. We've got to rally together. In any case, I've digressed. I want to get back to Kabam Jax. So I want to give thanks to Kabam Jax in particular for what he's done for the Twitch side of things. It took him, it took Mike, and other people at Kabam to say, look, you need to be doing this because we could be improving our interaction. The Battleground Brawl, Again, we'll talk about that in a second, but getting that community interaction is important. As part of a community, you want to be doing stuff like, you know, with your social medias, with these live streams, and kind of getting people involved, using this as a space to get that interaction, that fun time. And that has been one of the great things that I've seen like come out from this, and it's been a breath of fresh air because it brings all us together. A lot of the time there hasn't been that, so having these little live streams to kind of go over new things happening to the game, as well, kind of having little fun like quizzes, having 20 questions, having promo codes, and that's something that's under Kabam Mike's and Kabam Jax's watch. We've got promo codes. Other games have had promo codes for years. Kabam, being the dinosaurs that they are, up until the point of last year, were like, no, I'm not doing promo codes. And then they started kind of like, is it the end of last year or start of this year? We started seeing these promo codes. We started seeing that interaction. You know, this is something that they need to continue because it's great. Yeah, people come out to the live streams only for the promo codes. Well, duh. But at the same time, it's great for me because then I start talking about the game and creating content to then put out for other people. I do live stream recaps. We then do separate videos breaking down things into segments and going, look, this could be good, this could be bad. This as well is something that it's great that Kabam talked about this, and seeing more interaction with Kabam-based people, engineers, designers. You know, Kabam crashed coming onto those live streams. Again, a breath of fresh air to have. And it is a case of creating that strong community team. And it's a shame that Kabam themselves are looking to cut that wing of what is a very positive, interactive element to the community, which has been lacking for years. So yeah, that's kind of like, that's my 2 cents on that. The other thing that I want to bring into discussion, or kind of like, you know, say props to Kabam Jackson General, Jackson, is Battle Realm Brawl. Battle Realm Brawl was, again, like, this is about ambition, about doing something out of the back of last event that Kabam did at New York Comic Con was 2019. Now, yeah, at the time, and this is the problem, when they streamed at a time when I don't think a lot of people would be watching. If I was to do Battle Realm Brawl, I would say it would be better for Kabam to do it between Monday to Friday and not weekends, which I know some people would disagree because they're like, well, it's the weekends I get to watch. No. The algorithm for some reason just like favors this being in something that's better off, like on a Monday, between Monday and Fridays to kind of like do. So that's some, I personally, I mean, like, people say no to it. I was thinking with a few tweaking, they could really kind of put something together. I don't know what the lay of the land is in the future with this stuff. I don't think that with the people in place, Kabam will do a Battle Realm Brawl style thing for this year. I'd love to be proven wrong on that, but I just don't know if it's actually possible with 3 months to go since they last ran it. And with Kabam Jax and Kabam Mike, who were the people that, you know, the dream team that kind of got all this together, I don't know if it's, I don't personally see it, but there you go. We could. Got to be, I guess I've got to be positive about this and say it could be possible, but it may be easier to wait until they've just smoothed out who the team is. Like, if it's going to be, you know, well, look, and that's the thing. A lot of people are theorizing. I've seen a few people theorizing to go like, okay, well, it's Kabam, it's Kabam Dork. Not me who said that, but there are people out there. Like, I don't know 100%. I'd assume that is, but as you know, assumption is 9/10 of any F up. But yeah, definitely, like, I've seen people theorize that it's like it looks like it's Dork taking over, and of course then looking at the community team being it's Jax and it's Kabam Dork, so it's like people kind of like that. Or it could be another person that we know of, and there's going to be there's a Dorky Diggity Dave handoff. I don't know. Dorky Diggity Dave's just come back to live to making videos. So look, I'm not going to say like 1-on-1 makes 2, because hey, 1-on-1 could make 2, but look, it's kind of like there right in your face. So you kind of go like, is it not? But yeah, that's really going to be it. Like, I'm a bit sad actually to kind of like, of all the community managers, and you know, Kabam Mike being that like top end, like, you know, the boss of Jax. I was kind of like sad about that, whether you liked Kabam Mike or not. And the same thing with Jax. They were great. They were a great team. We got some stuff from a community standpoint we've never got before. There's been so many community managers prior, and again, no disrespect to those people, Kabam Thel, Kabam, I don't know, some of the other various Kabam ones. Some of the stuff, as you said, Twitch was just something they just never did. Live streams regularly, never did. So it would be great to kind of like see what's the future, and will, you know, who is it going to be? What are they going to plan to do? And I hope whatever they do, which is quite weird because this happens on the day or the day before. Today's been recorded Thursday, July 4th. This is when the UK is likely to change their government. Funnily enough, and on July 4th as well, or July 5th, we'll have a different government in charge of community management here for our game that we love so dear. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Jax leaving? What do you think is going to happen for the future? I do think we're going to be in very safe hands, but at the same time, there's still stuff that I hope is continued on, like these streams, like the interaction, like responding back to, and giving people the picture of, you know, what's happening at Kabam, the transparency that whether or not you said Jax or Mike did, there were some elements of knowledge and information that we just got that trickled back. So yeah, what are your thoughts? Put it in the comments. Check out some other content, and I'll see you all soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.